What's up, dudes and dudettes? It's your man, Evan B, broadcasting live from the Butt Cave. And tonight I have an unboxing and review for you as part of my Nerf Grifting series. I purchased a Nerf Rebelle Super Stripes Rapid Glow. Toys R Us was running a deal where they were doing all Rebelle stuff 25% off. And so I got this blaster for I think like 10 or 11 bucks. And I had never seen it before, never heard of it before. I know I like the Super Strikes collection because I really like the Sweet Revenge, and there's a 5x5 in the Super Stripes collection that's just a renamed Sweet Revenge. And so I thought we would open this up together and see what we thought. The first thing I noticed is, again, Toys R Us exclusive, and it has this open face package, which I've mentioned before I'm not a huge fan of because these tend to be kind of difficult blasters to get into, but I have my handy dandy Gerber, and so we'll go ahead and just crack into this. There's one. Let's see, here's a two. And there's a third one down in here. I'm a big fan of the Rebelle blasters. I like the Guardian crossbow, and I really like the Sweet Revenge. Some of the larger bows, I'm not the hugest fan of, but there's something I think kind of ridiculous about the idea that certain kinds of Nerf guns are marketed towards boys or girls, because, frankly, I like the clean lines and the aesthetics of these blasters. They don't seem to have as much rail capability, but wow, that was relatively easy. Okay, right off the bat, this looks like the Firefly clip, like a shorter version of the Firefly clip. This is just a 10 round. That's kind of sweet to have one of these in blue. I guess, this blaster advertises ranges of 75 feet, and with powered up with 3 AA batteries, it's going to make the striped darts inside glow. Let's go ahead and get into those darts. So those are kind of cool, zebra striped glow-in-the-dark darts. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so we'll crack into these. Very nice, very nice. This seems to be like a Retaliator style prime with a jam door. Pretty useless stock. I mean, I'm a big dude, but granted, if you were, I think this is age range is 8+. If my 8-year-old would probably be able to shoulder this more comfortably than I am, although he's kind of a big kid too, so maybe not so much. But what we will do is we'll pop this bad boy open real quick. It seems these tend to be pretty easy to get into. It's just one screw. Yep, and that will accept 3 AA batteries. I've got some IKEA batteries here. These aren't anything fancy. Just in fact, I actually pulled these out of a Firefly clip because I didn't have a pack of fresh batteries. So I know they work. Oh yeah, the light's already on. Let's see, where's the on-off switch? Right here at the bottom. So that'll turn them on and off. We'll put that lid ski back on. This is going to load just like any other clip or magazine or whatever, I don't get into that debate. Let's see, what does the package call it? Hasbro calls it a clip, so I'm going to call it a clip, even though it's probably, if you were a firearms Nazi, you would say, no, this is actually a magazine. I really like these darts. The print on that's really kind of cool. But we'll load that up in here, and let's see. There's 5. Every single video I end up having something go flying. So I went Nerf thrifting today, and man, did I hit a lick. You guys are really, it's Sunday night, and I have already got next week's Nerf thrifting haul. So stay tuned throughout this week. I've got a couple other kind of goofy videos throughout the week, but the Nerf thrifting haul is definitely going to be something fun to show. All right, so, ooh, got a nice little punch. We've got an end strike rail on the top here. Let's see, I can make a glow one. I guess it's too bright in here for you to tell. But what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take this to the accuracy range and give it a couple shots and see how we do. So far so good, man. I think that this is very, very similar to your Retaliator. You know, other than that it's got its fixed stock and it does not have any kind of barrel attachment. You can see with the light on, it shines through that barrel. With the light off, it does not. Okay, so here is the, I mentioned you have to prime it. There is the magazine release, clip release, and there's another chamber dart ready to rock. So we'll go ahead and take this to the accuracy range and see how it performs. Alright guys, so what we have is the 25-foot range that I have set up. We're going to go ahead and take a couple accuracy shots here. We are primed and loaded, and I'm not going to turn on any of the targets. We're just going to take a couple shots and see how it does from a short distance. Alright. We'll shoot at that yellow tech target. Oh! Alright, we'll shoot at the green tech target. A little low. Not bad. I'm really not bothering to use like the iron sight or anything. There is kind of a, well, I guess you could call the top of the rail a sight, but really not one to speak of. Man, from here, this is getting pretty decent distance, or pretty decent accuracy. All right. Well, and I guess what I'm going to try to do now is I'm going to try to turn off the light, and we'll see if you can see any of these glowing darts. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we'll give it a shot. That was not the light. Alright, so here is the glowing blaster, and same target. Really not super glowing. I don't think the camera's going to pick that up at all. Alright, so we'll go back to the bud cave and see a little analysis. Alright guys, so there you have it. That is the Super Stripes Rebelle Rapid Glow. As a whole, I'm a fan of this blaster. You know, all this cosmetic goofiness aside, I feel like it's a pretty decent blaster. I really like that I now have this kind of blue glowing clip added to my collection. The blaster itself is, like I said, I got it for about 10 bucks, 11 bucks, so I am not at all bummed out with my purchase. If you've also had any experience with this bow, with this blaster, give me a comment below and let me know what you think of it. As a whole, I'm a fan. So, that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Evan B. saying peace and hair grease, guys. Have a great night and Nerf on. Pink permanent marker was a bad idea.